Tip 1. Take time to reflect. Knowing what your limits and values are and sticking to them is crucially important when dealing with a narcissist. Take some time to journal, meditate, and look at the parts of which you are triggered by the narcissist. The more you understand how this person is making you feel, the easier it'll become to tend to these wounds and prevent yourself from feeling that way again. If you are dating a narcissist, the more you understand why you were attracted to them, the easier it becomes to avoid their likes in the future. A journal is a great tool for self-reflection. It will help you understand yourself and your situation better. It's an excellent place to commit to yourself, make plans, and understand your values. It's important to be honest in your journal. If your journal is all about self-praise with no critical thought, it's not going to be an honest reflection on your life. It's not about wallowing in the past, it's about learning from the past and planning for your future. Tip 2, set your boundaries. This can be difficult to implement because when you're aware of your needs and you're communicating them, narcissists will blame you for it. They will blame you for feeling the way you feel. And they'll completely disregard your emotions to have things their way. Standing up for yourself is sometimes difficult, but ultimately if you don't, you're only making the problem worse by jumping through their hoops. Narcissists are selfish by nature. For them, they have no interest if your needs and desires do not match their own. Their sense of superiority makes them imagine that because something is a priority for them, it should therefore be a priority for you. You must recognize what your needs and desires are and take steps to achieve them. Being assertive can be difficult at first, but with practice, you'll be able to define and set your boundaries. Tip 3, understand the narcissist. There are different types of narcissists out there, of which the most common are the grandiose and the vulnerable. The grandiose see themselves as superior to others. They are entitled and are often looking to one-up their peers. The vulnerable are inhibited, jealous, anxious, and extremely sensitive to criticism. So ask yourself, do they overestimate their abilities, or do they lack confidence and can't deal with feedback? Are they charming or socially awkward? Use similar questions to guide your understanding of where they fall on the spectrum. Tip 4, connect the dots. Understanding why they need to be in control can help you see why they have developed this way. Think about the origins of their behavior. Did they have a difficult childhood? Did someone exhibit similar behavior to them when they were in their formative years? Why did they become so hungry for control? How did these things impact their development? The more you understand where they are coming from, the more you understand what their motivations are. By understanding what makes them tick, you'll improve your ability to handle this individual. Tip 5, plan and stand your ground. Draw a clear and actionable course of action to respect your boundaries. This should be as clear and as precise as possible. If we get in a fight again, this is how I should respond. If they overstep this boundary, then I will make that happen. Having a clear plan can help you react in positive and constructive ways. Though the exercise might feel strange at first, it is only there to help you find what is and isn't acceptable to you. Do not be afraid of creating some tension between you two. Stand your ground, as they may try to manipulate you when you stand firm. Stand by your truth. Resist the need to make it easy for them. In other words, don't be a pleaser. They can often be very charismatic and persuasive, so much that you forget your truth. Planning will help you avoid this. Tip 6, don't get involved in fights. Narcissists thrive on arguing in fights. They'll often engage in pointless arguments in order to confuse you, make you feel small, and ultimately have more control. If you muster the courage to stand up for yourself, they likely will not like the idea that you're being assertive. They want you to feel intimidated, powerless, and ashamed so they can gain the upper hand. So expect a pushback. This is why you need clear boundaries and a plan to enforce them. Trust that it is possible to draw clear boundaries whilst avoiding a fight. Let go of your need to be seen as being right. Empathize with them if necessary, but put yourself and your needs first, and do not expect them to apologize. It can help to find common ground where your needs align with theirs. Tip 7, find support. Having close friends and family support can be a game changer. They will be able to remind you of the person you really are. They will catch you when you fall. They are also key in keeping you in check if they sense that you've overstepped your boundaries. Pick the most honest family members and friends to support you in these trying moments. Sharing vulnerable things with people you trust can help you get relief from these tense moments. Physical touch, hugs, and human contact in general are powerful tools to ground yourself and will bring a warm feeling of safety. Tip 8, try to find the lighter side. Lightness, jokes, and humor can help take the sting out of difficult situations. A joke dropped at the perfect moment could potentially disarm a narcissist and invite them to step into a more empathetic place. Lightness and humor can remind you to not take the narcissist too personally. It will help you remember that many other people may be subjected to their behavior. Humor is a great antidote to negativity. You can get some relief by taking your mind off the situation. Tip 9, assist them in getting help. Most narcissists don't see their behavior as a problem. It's unlikely that they are seeking any counseling. It may be down to you and the other people they know to empathize with them and try to assist them in getting help. It's important to remember, though, that you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. It's ultimately their responsibility to seek professional help. Remember that helping them or empathizing with them does not excuse abusive or bad behavior. Tip 10, know when to get help. Dealing with a narcissist on a day-to-day basis can take a toll on a person and their mental health. If you find your anxiety levels rising or you feel you're slipping into depression, it's important for you to seek professional help. As we discussed earlier, trusted family and friends can be an important mental health barometer. They can help us realize when we are moving away from our normal behavior baselines. Sharing a problem can be immensely liberating. It's important for you to know you're not on your own. Others can and will help if you need it. At some stage, it is important to understand that not all narcissists can be handled by even the most capable individual. If you are suffering emotional, verbal, or physical abuse, it's important to recognize that your only option might be to move on. Know the warning signs. Are you being insulted, accused, patronized, humiliated, or threatened? If so, it may be time to throw in the towel on this relationship. We hope these tips will help you understand and handle the situation, and always remember to get help if needed. Remember to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos on narcissism and much more. Check out this playlist of our top 10 videos of psychology tips, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.